mentioned this one of the last tiny little batch of episodes I did last week, right? That only means something to you guys on Patreon. This is coming out every day on YouTube. So earlier this week, whatever. I love the Naruto in the wintertime. That's the perfect climate for this series. I think One Piece is a summer series. I think it belongs on the beach, like because it is, obviously going between islands, and you think of islands, you think of beaches. Even though in that series you have different climates for everything, right? Like so, you can have a winter climate, and they just finished a story arc over there where they were in the wintertime. But I prefer them in swimming trunks and bikinis and running around on the beach and in the jungle. That's One Piece. Attack on Titan is more like cities, and I know cities aren't no climate or weather, but that's an environment. Like, we're talking about environments, really. Urban environment. Attack on Titan feels like urban environment to me. Cowboy Bebop, space, Samurai Champloo. I don't think I would associate any specific weather to them. This series, though, for sure, belongs in the wintertime. I'm not sure I can explain exactly why. It just, the cold, they have the sweet ass robes that they're wearing in the cold, and there's just something about the colors and the snow and the contrast, and plus they're built for deception, and snow in winter just feel more deceptive to me than any other, part of the year. Even though you lose the leaves on the trees, you gain all this crap that nature just dumps down on you. Although they're not particularly running around in white camouflage for the most part. I don't know. It feels like a winter show. It feels like the perfect environment is them in the winter, and we've just seen that really this run of episodes here. But it just works for me. It's just it's peanut butter and jelly, or peanut butter and chocolate if that's your jam, right? I'm curious what you think. Do you think do you care? Like, this is probably something you've never thought of. Is there a particular weather that seems to work best for a specific anime? I haven't seen much anime, so I would like to be able to provide more examples. Fullmetal Alchemist feels desert, like you have desert environments. They were in that a lot, and that feels like that was a perfect environment for them. They belong in the desert, even though they did everything. They were in the winter. They would go to winter climates and stuff. That was the desert. Yeah, that's about the number of different examples I can think of, I guess. But this show in winter just bravo. All right, well, anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. This is episode 209, and we are going on one. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, ish. I love that. This is another English voiceover actor I just absolutely love. Some people just read the words. This voiceover actor feels the words. Go back and listen to this monologue again. He is feeling these words that he's saying. That's the difference between a good voiceover actor and a great voiceover actor. Alrighty, let's do this. I guess we're going to do this dance. He pulled out some shit too, man. I don't remember what it was. It was about a week ago I watched the last run of episodes, but it was some cybernetic shit. He's about to mess you up, I bet. Look at him just chilling up there. Oh, yes, that's right. I don't know what the hell this is. It's disgusting, as usual on this show. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's very gross. The sound design especially so. I'm awesome. Yeah. We ain't got time for those flashbacks. Wouldn't want you to be mad. Tell Cersei it was me. He don't give a shit about what you're talking about. Ha 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 ha! He's come for that ass. No effect. You like my shield defense? Yeah, look at him. Think you misstepped, old man. He might force you to answer his questions. Of course, the one thing we know ain't true is what we're seeing on screen. So I don't necessarily believe any of this shit. I guess I'll have to believe it through the credit sequence, but yeah. This show has lied to me too many times. I've been hurt so many times. Been left at the bar, stuck with the bill, believing their bullshit, getting upset, absolutely actually crying, and then come to find out it was for nothing. So you ain't getting me again. Just saying. Not that I give a shit who wins this fight, because I really don't. I just want a good fight. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not rooting for Sasuke, in case that wasn't obvious. I do think he's in game. I would be stunned if he's either killed or taken off the board, like, in prison and shut away somewhere. Before episode 480. We got exactly 500 episodes, right? If he is killed or shelved before episode 480, I will be absolutely thunderstruck. Again, I wouldn't believe it. They'd have to be having breakfast the next morning with that still being the case before I'd believe it. Because that would be a hell of a decision. So I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think he's going to die. So maybe that's one reason I don't care about the fight. Because narratively speaking, and story-wise, and what we can get out of it, obviously I don't want to be killed here. That'd be kind of dumb. We're not even halfway through the series. So, but I don't feel the stakes here. I don't think that that's in the cards. I don't think that's in play here. And meanwhile, I don't care about Danzo. So, he's interesting, but I don't feel like he's in-game shit. Well, we could follow Sakura. I don't know about all that. Return. I see. Backstabber. He's going to be tricking her. Follow her. There you go. You follow her. No can do. I don't think she's going after him to fight him. She says she is. Yeah. What if I take damage and I'll just disintegrate? I guess, you just got to get him close. Well, you haven't contributed. What do you think? Yeah, he's still looking at her footprints. Teenagers, man. Teenagers. We're here to deliver you an ass whipping. I'm going to force every line of dialogue out of my mouth like it's offended me. Are you smoking a joint? What is that in your mouth? Yeah. You're approaching us with a sword in your hand. Why would we trust you? What would it take? What would Sasuke have to do? I've asked this question before. How many people would he have to kill to make Naruto give up? You should interrogate. You should interrogate why he's telling you this. Even if every word is the truth, why is he telling you this? There's your key right there. He's all the way on the dark side. Not as good as melting on the camera, but we'll take it. She's just an idiot. There's a difference. She can say that. I don't believe it. Everybody's pressure. I'm kind of getting what's happening here. He's having a panic attack, but I mean, everybody is pressuring him to do this thing that he doesn't want to do. Y'all need to calm down, man. Everybody wants this thing to happen, and he's just completely against it. I kind of get where he's coming from. Yeah, panicking. I go sleepy now. Teenagers. Goddamn right I did, and I'd do it again. That's the second movie quote. So? He done put all those eyeballs on you, man. I don't believe this is happening. Huh. Another good voiceover actor, by the way. That's the kind of thing you start thinking about. That's the kind of thing you start thinking about when you've seen the same scene 15 times, because they keep showing the scene, right? I like how they're doing this, though. They're kind of really doing an encapsulation of his entire journey, essentially, within a minute or two, right? That's hard to do in editing. What's up, brah? Yeah. Not going to happen. That's not the question. You're up in your feelings. Speaking of Attack on Titan, That's right. He's about to go full Titan on your ass. If we believe any of this is happening, which I don't, they're going to need to be having breakfast. He's going to have to be drinking wine out of this man's skull tomorrow morning for me to believe that he's dead. Or that any of this actually happened. Although, Toby may be able to see through the bullshit, right? If Toby buys it, maybe it is true. People like him need to be, they're a they're a cog in a machine. You can't let them control anything or take over, but they're a necessary evil. Oh shit. Well, so much for that. Guess he's dead. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Sure. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that is not hard to predict, man. Whatever you see on screen is the one thing you know for a fact is not happening. How many times we got to get over this, right? Go over this. Yeah. Did he fool Toby? That's my question, though. I would be surprised if he fooled Toby. But maybe Toby's letting it happen, right? Yep. Yeah. Man, he is dancing. Yeah. I knew he'd be a little bit harder than that. I think he's got some shit people have never seen before, man. That's a good question, right? What the hell's going on? Yeah. This Titan is pissed. Yeah. He don't care though. Look at him. He knows how to dance out of trouble. You need plenty of room to maneuver against this son of a bitch. I don't think a bridge is going to do it, man. You need an open field. Oh, shit. I don't believe this either, by the way, but, sooner or later it'll be true. Because I do think he'll probably kick the old man's ass. But it's going to take a while. Oh, what the hell was that? Quit snitching. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm into breath attacks. You can just eat at Hardee's and breathe on somebody. That's not really an attack. Now he's on defense. Shut the hell up. Now we're talking. That's one big ass bird. That bird was just trying to chill, feed his family. All of a sudden you summoned him here. Yeah, that's a good question. He can probably control. Yep. A formidable adversary. Remember, he sacrificed his two minions just for the chance to uncover his arm, which apparently takes a while. That's right, I think he just got her ass. I think he just snatched her soul. Die salty, bitch. See, ninja are supposed to be under control. You can't be ruled by your emotions, man. I keep saying this. Sasuke is going to be inferior until he can control his emotions. Yeah, shit. I think that bird just ate it. He is using that breath power, man. She's hiding behind a rock, I just noticed. They've kind of showed her peeking around, but I wasn't. It's just a big rock, right? Oh, shit. Yeah, you better go full Neo. Yeah, look at that shit. Jesus. This sumbitch can rock and roll, man. Look at him. They never really seem to do much with their edge weapons, but it looks like these weapons would really mess you up if you let one touch you. Yeah, that bird's about to eat it raw. You gonna throw my own shit back at me? I don't think so. They will do some property damage, man. Oh, shit. That may be a killer move right there. Oh, shit. Can't believe you fell for the bird gambit. This one, can we believe this one? I don't know. I don't know. This one felt different. What is going on with these eyes? So was that bullshit too? Huh. That one felt different. I thought maybe that one would have been real. I wasn't sure. You still have both your arms. Now what? The hell is this? You gonna bring back a zombie? Now, that was interesting. That was very interesting. I couldn't tell if he had an arm cut off or not. They were being very coy about it. I did notice one side of his body, you could see the hand coming out of the sleeve, but I wasn't sure about the other side. Did he get his arm cut off or not? That feels important. Although, it feels like the hand I saw was the right hand, which is the arm with the eyeballs, right? So that's the one that matters. Okay, so I think it was just a weird design angle or something where I couldn't tell if the other sleeve had an arm in it or not. But I think he just summoned the spirit or something. I don't think he actually summoned the dead body. But this is how he's going to get him. See, now I make fun of these ninja, the rapping one and Sasuke. For being up in your feelings, you're supposed to be cold, logical ninja. That's what you're supposed to be. That's what you should be. You can't be up in your feelings trying to be a ninja. That just feels like it goes against everything ninja, right? You know, you're supposed to be calm, cool, collected, and control yourself. Outthinking your opponent, not just swinging and throwing blows until one connects and that's why you win. You outthink every opponent. That's your modus operandi, man. That's your thing. That's your jam. That's what you do. That's how every character has defeated every character on this show, is they outthought them, not outfelt them. They have more feelings than the other person. It's because they use their brain, not their feelings. So being mad or being emotional has never won anybody a single fight in this entire series. So it amazes me that these characters continue to fall prey to that. You're supposed to piss off your opponent so that they get emotional and they don't think as well as they should be. And then you win. And even Naruto can fall subject to this. Not as much as some of these other people, but like, you know, And I know they're kids, and kids are just, by nature emotional. But it just feels like a flaw, major, probably mortal character flaw for some of these characters. You're not seeing Donzo or Toby getting emotional, are you? And they're cleaning house, man. So, but that could be what this is about. This could be about getting Donzo emotional, which means he'll lower his guard just a little bit enough for you to kill him. So we'll see.